I bet the first thing that you check after waking up is your phone. But have you ever wondered how phone addiction, especially addiction to social media, is affecting both your mental as well as your physical health? Well, just think for a second. When was the last time that you did nothing? When was the last time that you just sat quietly without checking your phone? When was the last time you were truly present in the moment without looking at your phone? Instead, constantly scrolling through social media prevents you from being aware of what's happening around you, and that significantly affects your life, contributing to a short attention span, an inability to focus, not just on your job, your education, but in your every day-to-day life. Well, today I want to dive into the psychology behind social media addiction and why it is so addicting to all of us. And most importantly, how can we minimize the side effects while taking full advantage of this powerful tool? Let's get started. Social media can be life-changing. You know that. It's incredible how social media has completely changed our lives. I mean, think about it. It's revolutionized the way we connect with others. You can stay in touch with friends, family, across the world, and you can use Snapchat, WhatsApp, Zoom, Facebook, and you can learn from experts on YouTube, even if they're on the other side of the world. You can connect and hang out with like-minded individuals on the internet by joining online groups and communities and being involved in Discord. And you can get inspired. You can even create a career on the internet working remotely almost anywhere in the world. The possibilities are endless. But social media has negative effects as well. It isn't all rainbows and sunshine. It has some serious downsides, especially when it comes to our mental and physical health. Spending too much time scrolling through those feeds can mess with our heads. It leads to anxiety, depression, and a constant feeling of inferiority from comparing ourselves to others. We just don't match up to those we see on Instagram. And it's not just our minds that suffer. Our bodies take a hit too. Back pain, especially cervical spine pain from hunching over, eye strain, headaches, even migraines. Not only that, but our attention spans are becoming shorter than a TikTok video, making it continually harder to focus on the important things. Not to mention, all those hours we spend glued to the screens leaves us with very little time for real-life social activities and meaningful relationships. It's a double-edged sword. So, while social media has its perks, being mindful and striking that proper balance becomes crucial to preserving our well-being. This brings up the most important question: what can you do to harness the full advantages of social media while keeping its negative impact at bay? Now, before I share these recommendations, just know these are some of the very simple techniques that I use to minimize the negative effects of social media on my life. You can take these techniques, adjust them, squeeze them for you, and make them your own. Now, the first method is using extensions to customize your feed. The first one that I use is Unhook. This is found on Chrome extensions, and it's particularly designed to customize YouTube feeds. There are a ton of useful features, but the ones that I like the most are Hide Home Feed and Redirect to Subscriptions. These are dynamite because they allow me to not get distracted, and yet I can still watch the content of the creators that I want to follow, and if I need to search for something new or different, I simply use the search bar. This way, I save myself from that personalized algorithm of YouTube. Although I turn the feature off if I want to discover new creators, most of the time, I just watch my favorite creators and I stay laser focused. As a physician, this is super important so that I concentrate on those areas that are most useful for me. Another game-changing extension that I use is Undistracted. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about this one because that'll make this video a lot longer, but it is really easy to use. You can explore it on your own and see which features work for you. It'll help you keep on the straight and narrow with not only YouTube, but Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, LinkedIn, and even Netflix. Now, there are several other extensions designed for specific things, so I've left a link in the description for some of these that you can explore as well. Next, turn off notifications. The second hack after extensions is to turn off your notifications. See, each notification forces your brain into switching focus. This occurs when you have to keep moving between different tasks or different thought processes. And there's lots of evidence that doing this multitasking means that we do a lot of things, but we do them very poorly. So not only are you switching focus, but you're also losing your focus, losing your energy, leaving you with less and less mental energy to stay on track with the things you want to complete. Studies have shown that when we are constantly interrupted, it takes us longer to complete tasks and our work quality suffers. Our brain isn't developed to handle these repeated short contextual switches. Instead, it has developed and evolved over millions of years. But these rapid multiple focal switches have only appeared in the recent past. Next, try mindfulness meditation. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that mindfulness meditation is good for a lot of things like anxiety, but it's a great resource to stay in the present, and it's like a mental reset button. Control, Alt, Delete. It keeps us grounded and present in the midst of digital distractions. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts and our emotions, making it easier to resist falling into that social media rabbit hole. So next time you feel the stress creeping in, take a deep breath, find a quiet spot, and let mindfulness meditation be your secret weapon. Now finally, do you know what is a total game changer for productivity that is very simple but magnificent? It's that little feature on your phone called airplane mode. Let me break it down for you. When you activate airplane mode, it's like creating a shield against distractions. No more annoying disruptions, no more notifications, interruptions messing with your flow. You can fully focus on your tasks and you can get things done faster than ever. It's like having a secret productivity weapon right at your fingertips. So next time you've got important work to tackle, just switch on the airplane mode and you'll see how it takes your productivity to a whole new level. Trust me, it works like magic. So now I have a challenge for you. For the next 5 days, do a social media detox. Do this challenge and follow the hacks that I shared above in this video. And if you have any tips that others can benefit from, leave them in the description below so that we can all learn from you. Now, along with these game-changing but simple hacks, I also use coffee to get into the flow state faster. So I recommend checking this video out where I explain 10 super valuable effects of coffee on your body.